Welcome back, ladies and gents. We went to Maranath, we recovered, we did a little recruiting, we did some selling, went to Dunlanny's, and dropped off stuff in the workshop. We are now back ready to go. We didn't get, I wanted to do more melting, but Calradia Castle was attacked again. Epicrotea was attacked again. I don't see this guy, Saluk, which is 971, is going to Epicrotea. And her is also going to Epicrotea. Rote's being attacked. Ilum is traveling to Jalmeri. He's sieging Jalmeri, so there's nobody going to stop Rote. I would much rather lose this castle than lose Rote or Epicrotea. As you know, I'd rather lose a castle than a town any day of the week. So we're going to head in this direction. Also, Rick Archer is now of age. So I'm going to have him come and join us. He's staying at Sargo. Unfortunately, I left Sargo quite some time ago, so I'm not going to be there. I should meet him there so that we can get him some armor and so forth and so on. Who is attacking Rote? It is... Rote has been defended by Derngil's party. Rote has been defended by Ragged's party. So is the day winter 16? Yes, it is. So this is a good chance. This is just one party. Lorik won his own single party, not an army. And this one party, Ragged, and this one party, Derngil, is defending. So they may be able to break him if they went ahead and attacked. $158, $151. I don't think we'll make it. They did. Okay. Ooh. All right, we're going to pivot and go to Epicrotea. Epicrotea is being attacked by the Khuzaits. Rick has joined my party, which means I'm now one person over. So let's talk to Idris. We're going to get rid of one Battanian raider, and I'm going to give him one of these. We'll move Rick up here. He is the archer. He goes right behind Corinne, because it should be Archie, Corinne, then Rick right there. And we're going to take his horse off. I took this. Yeah. Hang on just a moment. Let's get rid of that guy. Let's do this upgrade, and then let's go take Rick's horse away. Where is Rick? Right there. Whew, okay. Yeah, we'll take this away because we don't want you to be on a horse. I want you to be an archer, but look what you got. So we're just going to have to... I can't even give you my longbow because you don't have any archery skills. You've got a better helmet than I can currently give you. We can give you better boots. Well, 30 is much better than... Well, not much better, but better than 29. We'll give you that for now, even though that is for civilian attire. Actually, 5 and 3 really does suck. So what we're going to do... Oh, hit the right buttons, Joe. We're going to look for... All right, 18 and 14. You know, we're going to take it from a non-family member. 18 and 14. Of course, they've been dying off. So we don't have many left. 18, 11. 15, 20. 14. All right, so 18, 11 is the best I can get. That's what we'll give the Rick for now. Or 18 and 14, I meant to say. Right there. And then, unfortunately, we're going to have to give Janab this 5 and 3. And I'm also going to give Rick... no, scratch that. Rick is an archer. Is there a bow that I can give him? He can... No, he can't even use that one. He's going to have to use a splintered mountain bow for now. I've got to get him some bow skill. And then as far as arrows, let's get rid of that shield. And we're going to give him these two for now. Buddy, I'm sorry. It's not ideal, but you got to get some skill in them before I can get you properly firing. And I was going to do something else. What was I going to do? Oh, your points, your skill points. All right, since you're going to be a bowman, we're going to just go ahead and put you on 9. Hold on, I got to sneeze. I don't know what it is about this. Man, I don't know what the deal is there. Okay, so we're going to give you 9 there. We want you to be two-handed. I got to get you a two-handed sword, but we're going to give you two-handed skill. And we want you to be 9 there. And 5, 6, 7 here. Because we want to just at least get you that braced. All right, so you've got two-handed, bow, and athletics. That's the most important part. We're going to give you a little bit of medicine. We're going to make sure you can reproduce if you get married. And I think we got plenty of people making this. Well, I've got 21. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this to here. And I know for now you have a one-handed weapon, so we'll give you 3 for this. That way, if you go into a tournament, you'll be okay. And I'll give you a couple in horse for tournament reasons. And I think that's about it. We're just going to give you this headshot. I don't really know if that makes any difference to archer, to the AI archer, because I don't know if they shoot for the head like I tend to do. I guess like a human would do. Let's go ahead and, man, I don't know where to give you. Let's give you one more in medicine, one more in horse, just again for tournament purposes. I guess we'll give you one there, and just in case you wind up throwing something or using a crossbow in a tournament. Yeah, there's really not. Well, I'll give you a little bit more in scouting so I can get you some points in scouting. I don't need you to go haywire in scouting, though. Although we may as well. There's really nothing else that I want to give to him, and I've still got 5 points, so we'll go ahead and make that 5. And may as well put a couple more in there because there's nowhere else to put them that would be useful. So I think for the last point, I'm just going to give it to Steward. Why not? You give it to something, right? All right, so I've got him taken care of. Now let's press on. Epicrotia. Hur is arriving. Is he going to engage? Let's see if he thinks he can win. That would mean his party... Yep, he engaged right away, so it's smaller than 892. He believes he can win, which means I am going to continue heading up. Okay, they got Cranarog. Let's go see what size. 131. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's won. He's won. All right, let's go to Cranarog and see what size party that was up there. And I can get rid of that. We now have Rick with us. I would like to... Yeah, my settlement way over here is under attack in Valandia land. Or in Richardville, as I think I said last episode. All right, so here is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1,300. So as soon as it's daylight, we're going to attack these guys. We will wait until noon, as I like to do. We'll give these 3 upgrades. And there we have it. Another upgrade. All right. Let's move this up to 100 and attack these clowns. All right, so Tommy is obviously infantry. Rick is archer. What did I just do? Now I've got to pull him, all these people out to get back to Rick because you can't see but 8. This is really just terrible design, by the way, Tell Worlds. The fact that I can't see all the people in my squad about a game revolving around combat. Oh, they're clowns. They're absolute clowns. At least here you've got this toggle. You can go back and forth. You should be able to do that, or you should be able to see everybody somehow. Luvina, I actually don't know if she's a horse. Increased troop. She might be a horse. I know Reggie, obviously the party leader, is. Let me check. Not mounted. Okay, so she is infantry. What's her? She's got a movement speed. I bet that 15% is what she came with, and I've just never taken it from her. That would be my guess. All right, let's look at the situation here. I don't know what they're going to do. They may be right here, though, and they may come toward us. So I'm going to set up here in the hopes that we can run and just set up right here, because I don't know if they'll come towards us or they'll run away. And I'll put these out to the far left and these out to the right. And then we'll see what happens. Just level these off a little.
Warriors!
What are they going to do?
Down!
They are moving to their left, but they're not really advancing forward. Let me go take a gander. Yep, okay, come on. Horse, way over there. Horse, way over there. They've got 56 archers and almost 300 infantry. Okay, let me park my horse.
Soldiers!
Keep going.
Archers!
Don't stop. Archers come all the way down here. Infantry all the way down here. Let's, not yet. Yep. Shield wall. Oh, that was bad. Okay, I need to hit the archers. Start firing. Infantry, toss them if you got them. Did I just kill a bit? I think I just killed one of my own troops again, which is par for the course for me. All right, horse. Let's get you involved on both sides. Oh, they got him. And I couldn't pull the... Got some tossers. Let's take out these tossers if we can. All right, let's get in and do some work. Ooh, I just barely dodged that guy coming in behind me there. Ooh. I just felt him coming up behind me, and I was able to step ahead one step. Big axe. Come on, archers. Don't let them go out to the side like that. trying my best to save this guy that's out here all by his lonesome, that Imperial troop. Of course, he's a legionary, so he can probably hold his own for a little bit. And he did. All right, time to spread out. Get the what horse I got left on their archers. And then charge. I don't know who was out. You know, I forgot to check who was our who was our medic for this battle. I'm probably going to pay the price for that. Stop pushing me. Why can't I? It's keying on that daggone. It keeps keying on the arrow. It wouldn't key on what I wanted it to pick up. All right, across the board. Zany. All right, archers. You know what? I'd like to have you archers come around here and face in this direction. Infantry, face that direction. Hang on, buddy. I'm trying to get to you. Stay in there. I don't know why you stepped way out in front of everybody else. Having said that, I don't know why I stepped way out in front of everybody else either. Well, I do know why I stepped out. I just can't fight in the middle of everybody because I keep swinging the sword. Don't be tossing them things at me. You can't stop us. That is a true statement. Hang in, buddy. Woo, all right.
Everyone, kill them all!
Too far. Imagine that, too far. Go, go, go. Don't give up. There's the one I threw. Don't let that one get away. I'm going to be disappointed. Come on. I just was afraid I was going to hit my own horse. There you go. Very good. All right, we lost 9. We must have had Sheila. Hopefully we had Sheila. 6, 7, 8, 9. All infantry. Very good. What did Rick do? I don't know why I have such a hard time seeing Rick's name in here. He got 1 kill. He got 16 in bow and 21 in athletics. You're all going to be my prisoner.
I yield.
Stop.
You know,
Enough.
oops, I didn't mean to do that. I think that one got away. All right, there's a helicopter coming real low over the house. I don't know if it's going to come in mic or not. Hopefully not. But the whole house is shaking, rumbling. Okay. I'm down by 9 troops. Palladios. Let's see. See what we got here. All right, Samantha got 1 skill point. We can give it to her and one-handed. And Udris, who is the follower, the wanderer. We're going to give him this for damage against shields. Archie, you don't have anything in one-handed, which is fine. Two-handed is the way to go. But I did give you a lot of skill in one-handed, and I don't know why I did that. Maybe I wasn't thinking. Which is not uncommon. Nothing here applies to you, so we'll just give you military tradition. Zanny did level up during that battle. You've got the important stuff. I'll just give you a horse point in case you ride a horse in a tournament if we ever do another one. Mike, again, we're going to give you strong arms because I'm not worried about kicking. This is 50% fall damage taken and plus 100% kick damage felt. Well, I'm not worried about any of that. But I do want him to have 5% more damage with throwing weapons because he's throwing javelins. And that may be everybody. Should be everybody. That's everybody. All right. Let me look at what we have here. Rote is still hanging on.
Peace.
Sturgy is right next door to Battania, so obviously I'm going to check and see if they have any troops. You're already over.
Peace.
Your limit. Yarley, all of you, you're over your limit.
I'm yours to come.
Samantha. We'll get that Valandian back here. All right, so you can have 15, 19. And Idris.
I'm your...
Not a single Battanian amongst the whole lot. Roderick, another Valandian. Ulrich, Valandia, Sturgeon. All right, well, buddy, we're going to give you everything and then take back the high tiers and the prisoners, the nobles. And unfortunately, I don't think... I'm going to take a shot and go to Epicrotea. That way, I'll be closer to Rote if need be. They haven't started the battle yet. And I don't want to go to Varcheg or way over to Marneth. I don't want to go to Cianon at all. Because they're still -2 on food. So let's try it. Let's go to Epicrotea. Although, having said that, we're going to jump in here. Get rid of... Let me talk to these people first. Mercenary. Ooh, I didn't recognize you as a mercenary, but sure... Yeah, if I'd have seen your pantaloons, I'd have known you're a mercenary. For the Ronald McDonald clan. All right, Coleg. I don't have a Coleg. Lyria. I don't know why I thought of Lyrian Studios. Acre. We don't have Acre. Hey, you are the leader. What do you guys got here? You look reasonable, except for that eyebrows. You are average and you own Sibber. That's it. Well, do I have... I have relations of 70 with you. Let's talk and see what happens.
My heart is glad to see you.
Well, I'm glad to see you too, buddy. Particularly as my prisoner. Look at that bird. So on his belt, he's got birds, and on his arms, he's got birds. So I guess he likes birds. You're happy? All right, well, we had to give it a try, buddy. That was you. Let's look at Yagata. She's Ormy. Aren't Ormy the leaders? Yeah, Caval Ormy. Okay. We can't do anything with her. She's Koster. The Magan. We don't have... Oh, there he is right there. Magan, leader of Crassus clan. They got Balgard and they're rich. He's not going to want to do anything either.
It's been a while.
If you're rich, why can't you dress appropriately? Yep, you're happy. All right, so that was you. Yep. All right, so let's go with Veda. Coleg. I do not have a Coleg. And Magan we've already spoke to. Isvan. You're the leader, and you guys are average, and you don't own anything. What is my standing with you? I just looked 63. Let's talk and see what happens. They might be happy with that. What are you saying exactly? All right, so he is impulsive. So he's just doing this on the spur of the moment because, you know, why not? As your friend, I gave him a word that I won't breathe a word to anyone else about this conversation. Critical success. Well, she's intent. Look at the way she's staring at me. And this guy's probably cross-eyed. All right. You gave your oath to your liege, but you know very well that in politics, oaths are easily made and just as easily broken. And it's very odd for me to say that when I'm asking him to give an oath to me, but we'll see. Ineffective. Well, I've still got one chance because I had that double positive there in the beginning. All right. Has Caval really repaid you for your service? Or put your interest in the good of the... that's the one. Put your interest in good of the realm first. There's too much at stake for that. You're right. You've been through a lot. But, yes! We're going to get some sturgeons. The big blue shield. At least for now. All right, how much do you want, buddy? You can have it. 556,000. Boom. All right, so we've got the Ubraving. And there are 1, 2, 3, at least 3 adults for sure, and possibly 5 others. I don't know their age. All right, let's talk to some more. Yarly, obviously Imperial. You're rich. You own Omor, but... Well, Omor is really...
Forgive me what may seem to be an abundance of caution, but please keep your distance. Just beyond sword length is fine. So, who might you be?
I'm Richard. Who are you? You're Yarly. That's a weird name. Seems like you should be a girl. Our realm should make... Oh, are you not? Are you not? Oh, what am I doing? Back up. I forgot what I was doing there for a moment. Viosian. That is Magan again. And Robrick is Robrick. And they own Varnavopel. And they're poor. Now, this is interesting. Because he's oh my God. I don't want you in my kingdom. You're a tiny man. This girl is towering over you, and you're wearing a dress. Thank goodness you said no. Tamara? Was it Tamara I needed to... No, that was Roderick. And Ulrich. Bovadir. We don't have a Bovadir. All right. So I'm going to give you guys all to you. We're going to jump in this castle. They'll put them in the dungeon, and then we can head straight towards Epicrotia, or at least down south. No, you know what? You just everybody. Just go ahead and take everybody. I know they're going to escape. Nah. Yeah, because I can't put them in there, and I don't want them slowing us down. Just put everybody in there. We'll have a couple of hundred escape. No biggie. And, of course, you're going to stuff. That's all right. We'll head back. I want to head here now because I do need 7 troops. These are so close. I can't pass them by. They're my last chance of getting Battanians. 1, 2. We're going to take everybody, though. And I don't need butter and cheese, but I can't help myself. I'm going to get some. I've got 320 cheese and 711 butter. Oh, man. I'm going to take all of these guys. And then let's see who needs some troops, if anybody. 54, 53, 53, 55. All right, let's start with you. Actually, back out of that. You have 47, 44, 45. All right, we'll start with you because you have the least amount of archers, Samantha. And I will give you... I have 19 too many archers, so we'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you come up here? Then I will take these guys. And that guy. And I guess these wildlings. All right, that looks good. Now we'll go to Idris. I'm going to take these 2 skirmishers. These 3 and that guy. So I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Ooh, I went too many. All right, Idris and Samantha taken care of. We're going to do Utrecht. He's only got 45. Get rid... nah, he's already an axeman. We'll leave him. He's already the high tier. All right, then. I'm going to give you 5 archers. There we go. Which means I will take those 2. If I got a choice, I'm going to take someone who doesn't have a shield. And you go to the golden-haired tossers. Ferris. And I think I'm going to have to pull out... Unfortunately, these 2 light cav and this Azurai recruit. All right, let's see what Mitch has available. I'm going to give you 3 archers. And then take... probably those raiders. Yeah, I think that's the play right there. Take the raiders. For now. All right. Now let's see what I can dump. And it still leaves me with 2 too many, which is fine. I had to see what the numbers were, though. So we'll just go right back into here. We'll give you 1... I'll give you that guy. That guy. And then I'll take 2 of those. And then again, we're going to head... Oh, I was going to check to see who my... Okay, it is Sheila. Very good. All right, heading to Epicratia on the way down to Rote. Hopefully, this guy can handle it. Oh, increased with Samantha. Very good. You say you're going to John Mary's, but you're running back and forth, so obviously you're not going to John Mary's. All right, are you going to... Are they 1? You're going to stack this? Don't stack it. You did, but with not too many. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let's see if you already replenished your parties. Nope, you need 2, you need 3. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You need 9. You didn't replenish. Nothing to recruit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can only get 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lay them straight. 5, 6, big fat hen. 7, 8, lay them straight. Boy, you know how far back I have to go to remember those nursery rhymes? Even my kid is mid-30s now. 36 years old. My youngest kid is 36. All right, let's trade since we haven't had a chance to do that. We'll get rid of the cows, the hogs, and the sheep, if any. There are some. You've only got 47 grand. Let's lock that in and see if they can take this. It's off from just one battle. Nope. Can't do it. We'll back that out. Do it manually. Must have been a bunch of low tier stuff. This is good. Fine enough. We will take your clay and your raw silk. There we go. And that gives us 220 more to work with. 58. Boom. All right. Let's press on down here, even though this is taken care of. Let's look at the situation. We still need one troop for Idris, which we can grab right here. I do seem to recall we're paying the Azerite off an astronomical amount, 10,700 a day, but while we persecute these wars. Persecute? Prosecute. All right, did you get one? I wasn't paying attention. You did not. All right, we definitely want these 3 infantry troops. Let's leave. Idris.
I'm
I'll give you all 3 of them. And I'll take the recruits. Well, you only got 1. All right. Then we'll take that guy back. And that guy back. Because I do want to replace your recruits, your Imperial recruits, if we can. I don't think they have. You've got 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. Now we're back to where we need to be. Got an upgrade, and it looks like Isofled and Udris are the ones that are still wounded. What do we want to do? Let's look at the situation here. I see that the Southern Empire have sent us... I want to get Jalmary's back, and ideally Amatetes and Zionica. But I'm on the verge of... I'm looking to see Onika and Ataconia. I think that's all that the Western Empire owns. We might as well... If we can take them out... Yeah. Okay, let's go for Ataconia. Because they've been a thorn in my side for a little while. Let's take out... I'm talking about the Western Empire. If we can go ahead and take them off the map, that would be grand. And it looks like right now, who just got wiped out? These are mercenaries that did it, but... Southern Empire. I don't know where that was at. Hold on, let me see where that was at. Luya. Where was Luya last seen? Luya. Probably this one. Well, it could be any one of them, really. All right, it's not you. Is it you? Taken prisoner by Destra Southern Empire. Last seen Jalmary's. Well, why is this? Hold on. Why is that army still here if these guys got taken prisoner? Is there a large Southern Empire army down here? I've got to check that out first before I go for Ataconia. I can't have... He might be... Is he running? Traveling to Cranarog to defend. Cranarog is not being attacked, buddy. Cranarog has already been lost. What are you doing? Ah, there. Okay, hopefully these guys are going to set up. Let me get out of the way so they can't see me. Are they going to set up on Rote? That would be ideal. Yes, they are. Okay, so let's go and take them out. I'm glad I came in this direction. And we can also free our brethren. Of course, I'm going to wait till morning. Don't jump in there, buddy. I'm going to wait till daylight. Oh, this... You know what? If Saluk's going to engage... Well, I know he'll lose less if I'm involved. Oh, he changed his mind. All right, back up, back up, back up. No, he didn't. All right, it'll be daylight now. We're going in regardless. I know they'll lose less if I'm controlling the attack.
Under my command, footmen, here,
See what they're going to do.
Infantry,
Walk forward.
moving. Cavalry,
Cav, way over there. Cav, way over there. Come on, move down here. Move down here. We know they're going to go hide right up there. That's what the AI always does. Make sure everybody's holding fire. Come on, horse, get up there. Come on, horse, get up there. All right, horse, go ahead and engage. Let me get off my horse. All right, archers, introduce yourself to those horses standing right there behind you.
Hear me.
Infantry, go ahead and wall up so we can stop them a little bit, hopefully, as they try to come through. Shield on my back in case I get shot at by those guys behind me. All right, turn and face that direction. Archers, turn and face that direction. Horse, get out of there. Horse, get out of there. Horses over there. Let's work with the ranged for a moment. Spread out, let the horses through, please. That was not even close. All right, here they come. Look at how many macemen they've got, the mercenaries that I keep talking about. All right, let's run into them. You're a filthy Kuze. You're a noble. Didn't hit you. Someone got in front of me, but that's all right. All right, horse, let's get you on. There's archers. They got 162 archers. Let's get rid of that banner carrier. He's trying to shoot. Damn it. All right, everybody charge. Horses, stay on these archers. Infantry, get on those archers also. There's so many of them. Where are you guys going? What are you running? Oh. Oh, they got him. I couldn't see around that tree. Who's shooting at me? Somebody way over there. I need a horse. Can I get this horse? I don't know what that guy's running for, but there's got to be someone over there. All right, go, go, go. Not anymore.
Warrior, let them down!
No, he's still going. Oh, now I see. Why am I... This horse doesn't maneuver very well. Wow, this person is way over here. That's it.
Warriors! Leave not a one breathing!
What are you... Is one single horse chasing something over here? And they're still out. There's still somebody on the map. That's it. He just yelled. Okay. Alright, I only lost 4. Where's Rick? Rick, you got 2 with 26. Unfortunately, in one-handed, because that's all you have on you right now. 11 in archery and 16 in athletics. You know what?
I give up. Call back your toe.
Prisoner, everybody's gonna be okay. 18 upgrades. We can handle all the prisoners. All right, let's see who got Rick. I think obviously would be the #1 priority for getting upgrades during that battle with all the the levels he got there. Rogan, all right, we want you to keep at bay. Your infantry. And Tommy is infantry. Now, this is 10% armor Y on foot versus resistance getting staggered. I'd rather have the armor because the armor comes into play with ranged as well. And walk it off, always. Regardless of who it is, it's always going to be walk it off. And Rick, we want wrapped handles. You don't even have a shield. Here for arrows, I want armor penetration. And athletics, we want fury. We don't care about how fast you can move. All right, now, Rick, I'm going to do you a solid, buddy. Ain't that what the kids say? Do you a solid? Whereas I'm going to give myself my one-handed weapon, and I'm going to give Rick my two-handed weapon. Where are you at, Rick? Ricky Tikki Tavi. There you go, buddy. I need you to get two-handed skill. By the way, you can now use the step war bow, which is better. Yep, so we'll give you that for now. Do more damage until you get further up the ladder there. What about any type of equipment that I can give you? Yep, we'll give you those. 32 is good for you. I think that'll be it. Let's check civilian equipment while we're here. Yes, sir. You can have that, and a hat. All right. Do I got a sword that's better than... Yeah, length 88. We want that short sword. Although it swings... It only does two more damage, and it swings 5 slower. And it is... Yeah, we'll just leave you with that gold and gray. I'm going to give you that because that's what you had to start with. It's fine for the type of fighting I'm setting you up for there. All right, let's see if we've got a banner to give him. Marksman's. Yeah, just in case you wind up being the leader of a squad, which could happen during sieges, for example. You don't yet have the skills to really help, but we got you on your way. What about... Yeah, when we go into a town, if we go into a town, I'm going to buy you the bodkin arrows. All right, we can do that right away. Now, let's look for prisoners. Nobles, specifically. Calradia, and you are a mercenary, so don't care.
I'm yours.
You can rot in a dungeon for all I care. Shatha. Zeracles. There used to be a drink called Shasta. I don't know if it's still around. A soda, a soft drink called Shasta. I haven't seen it in I don't know, probably 40 years. I don't even know if it's still around. Shh. Let's see what these guys have to say. You are a mercenary. All right, Calradia. That's a dude? No. Xerxes. We got Xerxes. That is a dude. Calradia? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute. This is absolutely a female, but the picture is a male with a beard. No beard here. What is going on with my game? Do you see this? This is a female. She has a reputation of being thoroughly conventional. But when you click on it, it shows a male. What in the heck? Let's talk to her.
If you please.
It
Stop
absolutely is a female. All right, let's leave. I was just trying to get the game to update. Okay, now it shows her as a female. Whew. My goodness. All right, Shatha. You're obviously Azarite. And Xerxes. Let's just talk to Xerxes. I don't think... All you have is a sword. I'm surprised you don't have a secondary weapon. All right, you guys are average, but you're on Diathema and 2 castles. Let's see what you have to say.
If you please,
Oh,
stop
crap.
there. I would ask you for your...
Maybe he'll say he's happy with his current situation. Yes, he is. All right, thank goodness. You're the same guy from before, maybe? I don't even remember. I just know there was someone wearing a dress. All right, Dester. Pethros, so no sense in talking to you. All right, let's go head in. They did not stuff it, and I can put these guys in the dungeon. Yes. In you go. In. All right. Ooh, we'll take that 11K. And then how many... You're too many, one too many, good. And Samantha has one too many. Let's trade with the 9,000 you have. Maybe we can get some horses and cows. All right, and sell these maybe. Who was it that was on a horse and did not have 75 barding? Well, right now, everybody has it. No, it was Ashley. Yeah, Ashley, I've got to get you some... I've got to get you better barding. Next time we're in Sargo, if I can remember, I got to get you better barding. All right, let's do this manually. We've only got... Well, we're already negative 632, so scratch that. Instead, I'll buy your clay and your raw silk and your hardwood. Kind of help you out here, Rote. And we'll let it go. All right, right now we are good. There's nothing that we have to react to at the moment. I'm not declaring war on the Azarite. You got to stop asking me that. Let us leave. Who was it that had one too many troops? Now I don't remember. I think it was Samantha. Yep, Samantha. Let me take one from you. Actually, I'll take that guy because I need one anyway. And then I'll run up to Rimtoil and grab me some more Battanians. And while we're doing that, oh God, I know this is iffy. Rick, get some skill points in medicine. There's the Azarite declared on us, so we don't have to declare on them. Which means I'd like to make peace with the Sturgeons. Let's see if they're amenable. 28%, 33, 62. All right, if we pay them 4,600, we were paying the Azarite 10,700. So this is a saving of 6,000. I'm gonna push that through so that we can deal with the Azarite. And I don't want to be up north. So I'm going to propose that. They don't like it, but I don't care. I am the leader of this faction. I don't often assert myself like that, but when it needs to be done for strategic reasons, I'm going to do it. All right, let's press on. I know the Southern Empire want peace, but as long as we're fighting here in the south, and we don't have to run way up here to the north, I think we can handle both of them. Because there's Ashley. Speaking of getting her a new horse, Barding. She's on the mine here. All right, Ashley, I really need to get you in your own party because you're not getting any skills in my party. Not the ones you need. I think I'm going to give you intelligence, and then I'll top off your one-handed. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. That's what we'll do. Let me grab. Ooh, I gotta have infantry. I only need 3 though. Ooh, man, that is slow. Why was that so slow? 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to Sianon. And they'll probably stuff it with maybe just 2 or 3 each. 2, 4, 5, 6. I can live with that. I want to get some Battanian hobbies. And we'll trade some more here. They have 94,000. They took it all. I don't know if those legendary... I'm going to lock those. Those might provide some good metal. So let's just lock this. It's not a whole lot of it. And then I'll sell the rest of this stuff. They still got 50k here. And Rick needs to get a little experience with melting stuff also. Just general experience points. All right, there we go. If I get enough, I don't have to... Let's go in here. Let's go to Rick and have him smelt some stuff. All right, so he made it to 16. Let's go back to Roe. Where is Roe? Roe. There you are. I'm trying to get some of this good metal. Okay. I think that's going to do it for now. As though I do see a Patrick here. He didn't last very long. And Manny, 107. Just want to get some good metal if I can. I'm not going to get the best metal. Ashley, you don't have any room to grow, but I'll go ahead and use you. Let's look at this. Where's Roe again? Roe is way back here, and she's at 256. I'm still at 260. Let me see. What the javelin... Because it doesn't take... No, it takes this kind of gold. A gold. Metal. Yeah. It does take fine steel, but it only needs 2. Let's go back into the smithy. I'm trying to do this without having to go all the way back to... Let's make some fine steel. And then make some steel. Okay, and then we'll use Liza to make some charcoal. And then some more fine steel. And steel. If I can make this here, at least the javelins I can give So-and-so, we ran out of iron, so we need more iron. Marcus, make some iron, please. Then you'll have to make some charcoal. And some more iron, please. No, some regular steel. Okay, let's see if we can make a javelin. Large bag of javelins would be ideal. Wow. I'm 260 and it only takes 215 and I still can't get. There's one. Two. Okay, what really hurts this? I used to know this, but I don't know it right now. But you need to have certain amount of points in order to be able to get a legendary or higher or good quality. And this being 3, see, like this is me 5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, only 17. And I actually thought it was 18 was the cutoff. So I may not be able to go any higher, but getting the large bag is all I want for the javelin. I don't need a legendary javelin. All right, so let's give that to whoever it was I just stripped of a javelin to give it to someone earlier. So let's see. I'm pretty sure I took 2 from someone, didn't I? Oh, maybe it's something I dreamed and didn't really happen. Oh, I bet it was, I was going to give him to Rick, and Rick turned out being an archer, so he didn't need them. I bet that's what the situation was. Well, I'll just make sure that even my horse guys have one. We'll give you one. Patrick, did I intentionally give you 2 T's? I didn't do it on purpose, because I wouldn't have used 2 T's for Patrick. We'll give you one. No, we're all good. All right. So I didn't need to make that, but that's all right. It's a little extra experience. I want to lock that. I don't want to melt that down. All right, how are we looking now? We just got to get Reggie. Reggie, you got a crap... Oh, that's me. I was going to say Reggie's got a crappy horse, but that's my horse. I can tell just by looking at it, that's the basic tier horse. All right, yeah, that's better. All right, let's move on. I think we're all up to speed. Wrong button. Yeah, 250. You need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 6 troops. Let's go to Bryn Glass. There's 3 of them. 4, 5, 6. Oh, this Battanian, I'm going to have to do it manually. And you're good. So I need... Everybody is good. 4, 3, 3, and 5. Okay, let's look at the situation. We've made peace with these guys, so we don't need to be up north right now. This is going to be a problem. I know I'm going to have to go south because none of my armies will go south. I'm going to go ahead and set Laicus as my destination, and we'll head down there while we're recovering and let Rick get a little experience. Rick is the... Yes, he is. That's a long way to go. Hello, George. All right, we got John Maris back. George Infantry. So you've got... We want this because you're going to be a tosser. And polearm. Again, that's the only thing I can give you because that's what Tell Worlds limit it's to. Ja Marys is going to go to, hopefully, yeah, at least this name at least is a imperial name. So they won't get the, and they don't own anything, and they're poor. So we'll definitely give it to them. Whereas these two, this is imperial and this is sturgeon. So it definitely would have went between one of the imperial names, so they don't have to deal with that -3. All right, Rote's being sieged again, and both you guys are heading north, but you're going to Atacania, and there's 3 of you there. All right, you're going to Rote with 700. You're going to Atacania, and that's fine. Atacania is a Western Empire, and I would have attacked them. That's what I was going to do also before the Azrai declared war on us. All right, so I got to get to Hubyar. It looks like they're going to start hitting Hubyar. Let's just go down and look at the countryside while I step over and... Oh, there it is, Hubyar. Go ahead and click on it. And, of course, I'm going to step over here and turn on the fan. Starting to get warm in here. Also, I think I was looking at the last video... the last Bannerlord video, and towards the end there was at some point in that video, I think it was towards the end, but you could hear a motorcycle out in the background, I think, or an engine running, just someone passing by. In case you're wondering, I mean, it's pretty obvious it's an engine sound. I'm not recording when I'm driving. I don't even own a laptop. I couldn't do that if I wanted to. I've PC, desktop, that's all I've ever owned. And that's the way I game. If I go somewhere, like if I go, I don't do it much anymore, but I used to. If I went back to the East Coast, I would just pack my PC and monitor and take it with me. Keyboard and mouse. And then I'd set it up there. But I didn't do that the last time I went because going home, my mother had gotten rid of internet because AT&T quit doing home phones. And she had internet through the phone lines, you know, the real slow internet. Because she lives in a very rural area, as I showed in the video, basically. So there wasn't any point in taking a computer there. I didn't have any internet access. With the exception of my phone, of course. All right, they lost that to the Western Empire. Was that Atacania? Nope, they're still on Atacania. I'm not sure where they lost at. But Hubyar should be starving out. It's been starving out for years. It's only a matter of time before they take it. It's just, can I get here? Yeah, they're going to take it before I can get there. It's already down to 190, and I haven't even crossed the river. Well, I've just crossed the river. It's not good. Either way, we're going to have to fight them because they're going to take Hubyar. I would have liked to have bought some more horses. We're just so friggin' slow. And I'll know when Hubyar falls because we'll stop moving. Let's look at the desert. So Samantha is the only one there that looks like an Imperial troop right there because she's got that Imperial helmet on her. Everybody else has got a good... Well, with the exception of whoever that is. I don't know who has the Valandian helmet. Oh, I can't see you here because you are... We got to go here. Stop doing that, Joe. I got to go here. It's either Mitch... Oh, it doesn't show him with a helmet. Idris? Nope, can't see. All right, I don't know which one it is. There's Hubyar. And it didn't stop, surprisingly. That usually when they change hands... All right, let's get out of his way so he'll come by me. And I don't want to scare him off back into Hubyar. Okay, he should lock on a Jamaya, maybe? Yep, all right, we'll take them out at Jamaya. Of course, I'll do it tomorrow. Megathea, I needed her. I needed her. She's always the leader of a clan that we capture troops from. And she was in Sargo. Doggone it. All right, I'm going to wait till daylight, obviously, as I tend to do. Oh, I meant to... All right, Atacania can go to you. At least it is a Imperial castle, and it's going to an Imperial clan. That's very good. All right, come on. We'll see how... As soon as they get their Siege camp built. Or noon, whichever comes first. Well, noon came first. Let's see if we got any upgrades. One upgrade. Okay, been a long time, Azariah, and you wasn't happy taking 10,700 dinars a day for nothing. So you wanted this war. So I'm going to give it to you. I don't know how many horse archers they're going to have, so I think I'll start way back here to start with, because I can always march in on them. Yep, this is what we... Although I don't like that formation. There we go. All right, let's see what they got. They've got 134 horse archers. All right, let's set this up. Go ahead and wall. I think you guys are high enough. Move up just a little bit. There we go. And that still will allow everybody to shoot while being higher and get over the top of the infantry. All right. Introduce. Horse. Go. Horse. Are you clear? You're clear. Cut across. Cut across. Cut across. Archers. Keep facing them. All right, horse. Get into them. I think they're going to get caught up on the wall here, on the rocks. Infantry, face them. Infantry, face them. All right, horse, do your thing. They had 134. Take out as many as you can. If I can block them here just for a little bit. Slow them down. I had forgotten that I swapped over to one-handed. In order to give Rick that two-hander. Okay, now you can face this direction. Stop firing. Horses, come back. All right, they were 134. What are you guys doing? Are you... Okay. They are now 82.
Horses!
All right, horses right here. Horses right here.
Onwards!
Spread apart, let them through.
Soldiers!
Go back into shield wall.
Shield wall!
Archers. Loose.
Shoot at will!
Horse, get through there.
Get moving! Riders!
Cut across.
Move out! Horses! Move out! Horse!
Engage.
Kill them all!
All right, here comes their infantry. All right, let me get off. They're coming to us now. Gotta remember, I've got a one-handed weapon, so I don't have that one-hit kill power right now. All right, toss them if you got them. Spread apart. Get out of the way, horse. Get out of the way, horse. Yes, yes. Horse, now go to their archers. Get out of the way. Go to their archers. Go away. That's my horse there. I don't want to hit it. Oh, I had to pull that. Let me pick it back up. Oh, they're dropping like flies. All right, charge. Everybody charge. See, we'll look at their reinforcements here in a moment. I think we're gonna go ahead and run in on them. We're gonna leave it a across the board charge. There's only 88 of them. And I'll get myself closer to these archers right here. At least I've got a shield. for all the help it's going to do. I'm trying to keep that horse in between me and those guys shooting at me. Oh, gotta remember how to play with a two-hander and a shield now. I mean, a one-hander and a shield. I'm real worried about these tossers is what's... Whoop, I didn't mean to hit you, horse. Apparently there's a lot of fatherless men in this battle. Oh, he's going to take care of him. Okay, hold on just a moment.
Bastards!
All right. Who hit me? I wasn't paying attention. I don't know who just hit me with something. I suspect it was one of these archers. Oh, right over his head, Joe. I mean, Richard. What are you doing, Richard? Joe wouldn't make a mistake like that, of course. Oh, they got him. Come on, stop. Stop moving so you... Somebody got him. It wasn't me. Oh, that was a heck of a jump, buddy. I'm surprised you didn't die. Is that it? All right, that's it. All right, so I lost one veteran skirmisher, so one infantry. Where's Rick? Ricky Ticky Tavi. Rick the Dick. Okay, we've got 24 in archery. He's up to 76 and 32 in athletics. Didn't get any in two-handed, which just means he didn't engage in hand-to-hand combat.
Enough.
All right, unfortunately,
Enough.
I'm going to have to take Hubyar back. Although, I think we'll recover first because that's only the first army we've defeated of them since this war started. Which means they're going to have still some good troops out there. Uli and the Swift. Well, I'll just give you one-handed. You're very old. We've already had 2 of your compatriots die already. You're on a horse. So I'm going to give you that. Get you a little more horse skill. Rogan, very good, 250. And we do want the armor while on foot. Reggie, well, you're not either one. I mean, you're not a mounted troop, so you're going to be mounted warrior. I'll get it out eventually. Shield breaker with the spears, even though you're not using spears that often. And Patrick, we're going to have you thrust because you are on a horse. And Rick the archer. I want reload speed. Get those arrows out there quicker. Because that also, stagger comes into play. And we'll give you stamina recovery since you're not going to be a party leader at all. And you won't be useful in that role. All right. I'm going to jump into Laicus. Let's see how many short we are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're only 9 short. Let's look at these guys.
Peace.
See if I can get some nobles, prisoners. Lath.
Peace.
Maloob. Seems like we need... But didn't we find out during the last war with Azrai there's more than one Maloob? I think there were 3 Maloobs. That might not be the one we need. But one of them was a leader of a clan. Just not sure if it was that one.
I'm your...
Makes me think of Maboob. Okay. Nerhia, Kanar, and Rama. All right, let's talk to you guys, see if there's anything to discuss. Dio, I've seen that before. You are the leader, but you are rich and you own some stuff.
My friend.
Hey, buddy. 95. You're happy. Of course you are. We got to get you away from those holdings of yours. Nathan, we've spoken to you Nathan before, so let's see what he has to say.
My friend.
24. You're happy? Okay. All right, that was Nathan. And then we have Lath. Poor. It's Duane. We don't have Duane. Let's look at Maloob. Maloob is the leader. You guys are rich, but you don't... Yeah, you're not gonna ever come.
Well, here.
You own a lot of stuff. All right, you're happy. And Galaza. Gullison, so you're the leadership clan. You're never gonna join us. Duane, we already dealt with. Nathan, we already dealt with. Kanar, Gullison, the leadership clan, and Duane. All right, so nothing to be done there. Let's just head on to Laicus. Looking at how many horse troops they have, if I wanted to jump into Hanab or not. Are they going to stuff it? They did not. And they did get some recruits, so let's see what it looks like. Full. Very good. Now, I'm the only one that's short, so let's go to the Tavern District. Get rid of all of them. Pull these guys back. And throw them in the dungeon. See what we can trade. By the way, do I have any dates? I got 500 dates, so I really need... I could use grapes. Grapes is really the only thing, and olives. Grapes and olives is what I'm real short on. All right. There are villages down here that have both grapes and olives, just not a whole lot of them. Like you'd get in Valandia, for example. Crafted. Legendary. All right, lettuce. A lot of this stuff. Let's just do this. Do it manually. Although, what was that sword? Our sword. I'm going to hold on to that. Can Rick use that? Oh, man, I hate when I hit the wrong button. I do it so much. Rick. You can use a noble bow now. All right, we'll buy you one. There ought to be one down here. Right there it is. Boom, buddy. And then we'll get you the stacked bot. Oh, they've only got one. Well, we'll get you stacked bodkin. And this is 21, this is 24. Well, we'll give you this for now until I can get you another stacked bodkin. All right, so you've got a noble bow, you got the marksmanship flag, and you've got a two-handed sword. I don't think there's any of this armor going to be better. The only thing, we could get you a 53 or 54 helmet, but we got to be back up in Sturgis yet for that. All right, 15,000. 158,000 because I bought the noble bow. They should take all of this stuff. And all of this with the exception. I'll go back to doing this since he don't need this anymore. They'll take it all. And of course, I'm going to do some crafting while we recover a little bit. At least one round of... Oops, that's all right. At least one round of crafting. All right. Let's go into the smithy. We're going to have to wait a little bit. And, of course, I didn't swap Rick out, so he's still the, he's still the surgeon from that battle. He's got 20. Maybe I can get him a 25 during this session. $23. All right, let's have him do a little bit of crafting while we're here. Did I pass him by already? I bet I did, didn't I? Yep. There you are, Rick. Let's melt. Let's try to get some metal here. Is there anything else that's going to give good metal? No. All right, this stuff is... We got you 63. Manny. I think I'll go with Manny now again. Because I just think that Richard is on his last legs here. He's already probably 71 years old by now. 139. Patrick. You need some experience. You didn't get any. Let me look at you. Hold on, Patrick. Oh, you did get that. All right, Rick. There. And there. Patrick. Yeah, you've got room to grow. I wasn't sure if you had room to grow. Marcus, let's see, 168, 139 for Mike, 125 for Pete, 103 for Reggie. Yeah, 103 is going to be the... We're going to go with Reggie. That's normal. We don't want that low tier metal for now. Although, actually, we do. We want it all because we're going to have to make it turn all of that into... Ro, I don't want you doing that. Pete, we're going to have to turn all that low tier metal and high tier metal now that we're down here in the south. We're not going to be able to go get the good stuff in Sargo. So we need to keep our metal for a bit. Oh, man, this is driving me up the wall. So we want to melt it all. Sherry. All right, we need some... I'll just continue with Sherry. Get some charcoal. All right, she got a perk. She got 125. And Zanny. Let's go. Let's keep going. All right, 150. Now we'll do some more melting. We'll take the wood, even though it's low tier metal. Tommy. Where's the good metal again, or the wood? Oh, that's right. We need all now. I don't know why. We need all the metal. Rogan. Mike. Melissa. I don't think she's got a lot of room to grow. We'll use her anyway. Matt. Yeah, we're going to run out of wood here. Liza. Okay. We only got 10 wood. Let's have Ashley make some more charcoal. And then Archie do some more melting. I'll at least get that one. Okay. Richard's going to melt also. And then make some charcoal. He's going to need a little bit of it. All right, that should be all of the family members that can progress. Corinne cannot progress, and Kayla cannot progress. Lavina don't have much room. Rose, the only one left. Yeah. Okay, let's go with Ro. And ideally, you know what? We'll just have you make charcoal. That'll be plenty. You did at least get a point out of it. All right, now let's wait here. See what the Azrai's next move is going to be. I want her to be a practical. Well, she can make. Yeah, I want her to 50% stamina less spent while refining, because I want her to be able to refine the good metal. And I'm going to have to take a troop. All right, we got 4 Azrai that can join us. Hold on. We'll wait till morning time, and then I'll jump out. We'll do our thing. All right, jump out, please. Let me talk to Mitch.
Peace to...
I need 2, so I'll take you 2. And then let me lock that in. I didn't think that through, did I? Did I not need? I only needed 1? Okay, I only needed 1. So that means I need 1 Azarai. Let me upgrade that guy. And then you go to him. 54, 53, 53. All right, everybody's good. We got 1 upgrade here. Rick the Archer. And medicine, finally. Recovery after every battle. Now let's step back in and go to the smithy. All right, Rick. We've melted down everything we can. So let's see if we can get you some skill points by trying to make something. I don't actually want that because I want 250. So we're going to go with 1. Well, we got to go with something. We can't. All right, hold on. We need steel makers. Let's go with a round of steel. Okay. And then a round of fine steel. We're gonna run out of wood again. And then a round of not you. Marcus. A round of Thamaskin. And we'll go back and do fine steel. All right, well, that's a start. Okay. We don't have a lot of options here, so let's head in this direction. We'll see how many they stuffed into Hubyar. Just not a metal to be down here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I pointed this out before, there's not a single iron ore mine in all of Azurai. Not a single one. So metal was very difficult to come by down here. Yeah, there's not. There's no metal in all of the desert. Got all the dates, with the exception of that one Thractray, but no metal. All right, let's see how many they stuffed in here. $362 in that army. All right, so there's 386 here with no food. They just got taken out by Southern Empire. Let's see if I can run these guys down. They should be slow after they break off. They didn't even break off. Remember how I said to Azurai, and I've demonstrated Azurai would sometimes just march right into you, regardless of how many troops they have? Here, they didn't even run away from us. I don't want to fight in this area, but I don't have any choice, so we're going to fight there. I need to take these guys out.
On my command!
Man, this is very constrained. Very constrained. I need to march forward and get out of these.
Footstop! Infantry arrows! Warsay shooting!
Let me get forward.
Warriors!
Go, go, go.
Forward!
Down here, as far as you can go. Archers right here.
Moving!
This is a terrible battlefield when you have large army.
Infantry!
Can you go ahead and shield wall just to make you smaller?
Infantry! Form a wall!
Actually, wait
Warriors,
till you get through these
shoulder.
archers.
Soldiers!
Come on, come on, come on. All right, now wall.
Wall, now!
We need you very small, small as you can get.
Move out!
Okay, and toss them if you got them. Archers, step forward a little bit
Move!
and fire if you can. I'm trying to create a barrier of horses right here in front so that the archers and the javelins can have more time to take them out. Strategy, always a tactic somewhere. Whether it makes a difference or not, that's just the way I think. Now I need to see about that horse just pushed me right in amongst my troops. I need to see about picking up some javelins now. There's two right there. Give me that. Come on, stop jostling. Damn it. Oh, they just got me boxed in there. Ouch. That javelin hurt.
Die, you bastard!
Speaking of javelins, I'll have that. And that one over there. Both of them. There's 3 right there, or quite a lot actually, if I can get them. There we go, 3 or 4. We got some over here. That's an axe. Take this. All right, so they're all running.
Everyone, engage! My son.
So time to go. I can't get on that horse. I don't have the skill. Notice that these cav are not in any hurry. That's always what pisses me off about this. I'm telling them to run them down and chase them, and they're just tiddling about. What is that alarm? Did I just hear an alarm go off? I can't ride that guy either. It might even be the same horse, and Askarat, same horse type for sure. Come on, get that last guy. There you go. All right, so we lost 4 overall. I lost 1 infantry. And Rick, I always expect to see him right here because that's where I put him, right after Corinne. He got 1 kill. No kills, and he got 3 in archery and 3 in athletics. So again, he didn't engage in hand-to-hand. Of course, my archers really never got involved hand-to-hand because their infantry never came at us. I will take you 3 guys. That's it. 275 gold. That was it. I saw that said legendary, that armor. I'm going to take a look at that in just a moment. I'm going to see how many... nobody lost. Everybody's good. All right, so I'm going to get rid of you guys. With the exception of you. Oh, no, I'm going to get rid of you also. Because I've got a high-tier Azerite troop I can recruit. And then I'll go to you. Give you him. And take that. Now, I'm going to go here. See what's available. Nothing interesting. I will get these olives, as I said earlier. I need some olives. All right. Let's see. This is Sheila. We're going to switch back to... Where's Rick? Rick, can we catch you? No, we can't. All right, we're going to run to Lycus again. And do we... How many... I don't even know. That was a single party, so there might have only been 1 lord. Let's see if I can find him. I don't think I got him. Ramira. I think that was just the one.
I'm yours.
But since I cannot remember, I'm going to check. No, it was an army. It was an army. I remember now. It was an army.
I'm yours.
So there's got to be more than 1 lord there. Yep, there's the other one. And that's a Battanian, unfortunately. Let's look at Norina. We'll look at you first. You're Banner Sarayan Malub. We can't do anything with you, and of course, you're not the leader. All right, heading on to Lycus. Now, if they're gonna have another army, they should have. Are you? All right, you're just patrolling. You're not gathering. All right, so I'm gonna, as soon as we come out of Lycus, I'll head for Hubyar. And if I need to break the siege, I will to go respond to something else. But for now, that's the plan. Let's ransom. Dungeon. Let me look at my phone. I'm almost positive I heard a... Make sure I'm not missing something. Today is a Saturday, so I know I don't have any appointment. Saturday the 14th is today. This will not come out till Monday. The 16th, I do believe. All right, let's see what we have for trading. They've only got 78k. So that's a lot for down here, though. This close to the front line. Also, I've been meaning to do this. Let me sell this stuff. And so I've been meaning to kill this camel for 2 battles now. Let me kill this camel now. There we go. And let's check while we're here. Yep, 68's best we can get. All right, there. That's the one that said legendary that was in it. Look at it. It only weighs 220, and it is so much better overall. Kaboom. Of course, he's going to die soon. So let's give this to Manny. That what he had on will go... yeah, we'll go to Manny now. So it's 17 to 26. That's much better. So who's going to get this? What did Rick wind up with? 18 and 14. Nah, that's fine. Marcus. No, we want the infantry leader because... Where are you at? There you go, Rogan. Oh, you're good. You're good. All right, then what about the quartermaster? You're good. Oh, man, you had 26 and 9. I was really hooking you up, wasn't I? All right, Reggie, we'll just give you that one then. What keeps popping up down here? Hold on just a moment. Let me lock all that in. Again, I forgot that if I press the Windows key, the recording stops. So for the last 10 minutes of this, it's just, I'm going to splice this 10 minutes into the rest of the video. You won't see the break, but you'll hear me talking about it here. I was trying to Alt-Tab to look at Windows to see what was that pop-up that kept coming up from down here. And of course, the recording stopped because, as I've mentioned before, NVIDIA are clowns. And they won't let me record my desktop. All right, back to here. I killed the camel. So let's go back to here, and I've got the good stuff out of there. There's 75 grand. They should take all of this. This is all just from one battle. And we can get whatever we want from here. Then we'll hold off. Let's see if they have any wood. They do. Just 26, so we'll wait for a moment. We'll wait a complete day. Oh, it went down to 29. Let's see how up we are. We're good. Enough. All right, Rick. Melt some more stuff. Oh, we don't have any. Rick, make some charcoal. All right, we got you up to 66. Archie, go ahead and make some charcoal. All right, now we'll melt some more stuff. Go to Row. Have her do some melting. Scrap. There we go. And the rest of it you can make in a charcoal rope. You can't make any... You don't do refining. Let's see if we can go all the way to the front here. And you can at least... Liza can make some fine steel. And Manny can make some nothing. Well, you can make iron. And Marcus can make some more. We'll give you some of this. Get that to 75, then we'll go back to fine steel. Get fine steel up to 75, then we'll go back to regular steel. There we go. We'll keep the regular steel going until I run out of charcoal, then use peat to make some charcoal. Okay. Row is at 257. I'm still at 260, so we're going to try to make a two-handed weapon to replace the one that I gave. All right, so we're looking at 85. I don't make enough of these to remember off. I can remember the one-handers, but I can't remember. So I'm looking at swing speed of 76, 79, and 92. Damage of 74, 85, and 85. So we're going to go with this one. 116. We're going to go with 116 because I want the range. The length of at least 120. But I want to try to keep a high swing speed. So that's 79. 79. They're basically the same. This has better thrust speed and it's a little lighter. Let's try the rest of these. So that's the Western Ridged Guard. Yeah, 79 looks like it's going to be the fastest we can get for a swing speed. 79, 77. This is 79 and 86, but it's only 112 in length. But that's okay. I can fix that. Let's go here. 129 swing cut damage. 114 in length. 112. 119. I do want it to be a level 5, so we'll go with the 119 and 130 damage, and I'll give it 1 extra length. 92 swing speed and 85 handling. That's very good. Now we can go back to here. We've got the length we want. Let's see swing speed if we get higher than 92. Then we'll see if we can manipulate it. There's 94. 95 at 116. We don't want to go look into the 4s. So that's 95 swing speed, or 91 swing speed at 116. There's 91 at 124. That's lighter. 94? Yeah, 94 at 116. Okay, 94 at 116. One swing cut, 127. This is lighter, which makes the thrust period. Okay. And then this one is 132. Okay, we're going to stick with this, the Bronze Falx Guard. Yeah, it's lighter. And then we will bump this down to 120. That'll make it even a little faster. Oh, 22, that's fine. We may be able to swing this down a little bit. 120, very good. And last, we could go with the Fian Pommel, which gives us the most damage, but it drops our swing speed down to 130. 130 to 90. 93. Turquoise Pommel is what I use on the one-handers. 93 and 129, 169, 170. It is light. It is very light. It still does 129. Still swings at 93. You know what? We're gonna go with this 136. Yeah, we'll go with 136, leave it at 120, and hope that I can get some upgrades on the swing speed from the legend if I can get a legendary. There's a masterwork. We might only have 2 tries at this, most because of the materials were short. But we'll go as long as we can. I got that masterwork. For now, I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to make sure we don't melt it for now. And let's see if there's anybody left that can make some more metal. No, we'll wait. We'll melt it down on the next go around. Because we just don't have a lot of wood to play with. If push comes to shove, I'll just leave him. I'll give him that masterwork sword. Rick, I'm talking about. I could even take Corinne's sword from her. She's up in age and he's the new generation. But I personally want my two-hander back. Let's try again. You know, before we do that, let's have Rick melt down those swords with the exception of the masterwork. We made 2 masterworks. We made 3. So let's just melt 2 of them down. There we go. All right, Rick, do you have any? Yes, we'll do 1. All right, you made it to 108. Let's go back now that we've got a little extra material and try again to get better than masterwork. We've only got 4 tries, 10 tries. $13. Okay, I'm going to have Ro smelt this stuff down. And then have her give it a try. Don't. Yeah, we can do 1 masterwork. Okay, now, you give it a try, Ro. Wow. That really sucked hind tit. Okay. Cusser created an army up there. Alright, I'm not going to fool with it anymore. I don't see the Azrai making another army. We will wait until everybody has recovered their stamina, and then we'll head straight to Hub Yard. Oh, actually we won't, because there's my 2-hour mark. For real this time. I just had 10 more minutes. Rick, you're going to be a steel maker and Damascene. And somebody else got one, didn't they? Maybe not. All right, and the next, when this takes off, after I've combined these 2 videos into one, the next one will be us hopefully attacking Hub Yard. Adios.